I actually have Fran as, I think, a tank in mine. I have her set as a tank, which is crazy. She's a sexy bunny lady.
She's a black mage and like just general DPS for mine. Like she has a katana, but right. She does.
I gave her a gun, and she's a tank.
She does like status effects stuff too, like
Hades.
She does. She takes a lot of damage, and she can heal herself. But I don't really use magic. I don't know. I've taught her a few like green magics, but I have. I think Ash is my white mage, and Penelope is my black mage.
Penelope is my white mage, and Friend's my black mage and status effect person, and Baltier is like a ranger person.
Yeah, I gave Baltier a bow because he has the fastest attack. Or no, I gave Fran the gun because she has the fastest attack speed, I think. And
yeah, she does.
So like her with the gun is really good, and then I gave Baltier the bow and arrow because his critical strike chance is high, I think.
Nerd.
What the fuck is
Final Fantasy is a fun game. It's just a lot of like pause. Let me analyze all this equipment that I just got.
Yeah.
Neither of you guys have played Nino Kuni yet.
No.
Oh my god.
Sounds really Japanese Oriental.
Yeah, it's really Japanese. I love it. It's fucking great. It's for PS3. Came out like a few months ago, earlier this year, last year.
Ooh, you know what a fun game to do a Let's game?
What?
Jade Empire.
Ah!
That game is so much fun. Have you ever played that game?
I know of it, yes.
We haven't played it?
No.
We should let Floppy play that game. That game is so much fun. It will make you cuss, though.
It's kind of long, isn't it?
It's long as balls.
Yeah, Nino Kuni, I'm like 60 hours in that shit, and I still haven't beat it.
It's like a massive. It's kind of like, it reminds me of Mass Effect, but in like.
I found a face to put in the hole, I think.
In like ancient Japan.
Yeah.
Or is it China?
Would
Probably
be
China.
Japan, I think.
Jade Empire would imply Chinese.
Oh, I don't know.
Right, I think it is Chinese.
Fair enough.
I think I've seen stuff where
it's BioWare, isn't it?
Yeah, man, it's a awesome RPG. Like you can actually, make decisions, and like it affects the story, and there's a lot of class options. You get to pick your class.
Yeah, I think it came out like right before or right after Knights of the Old Republic came out.
It came out
so
after.
it was like,
Yeah,
it was like really overshadowed by that.
Well, it's honestly it's a little better. I mean, like as far as like graphically and interface wise than the original Knights of the Old Republic.
Follow your nose wherever it goes.
I mean,
that's a great game.
To the right. Ooh. I'll go up here and take a right. Oh shit! Crazy fucking.
Give him a 1-2. Give him a 1-2. Howdy who.
It's
It's really obvious.
Get it back to the gate so we can keep going.
Use the.
I guess I could use the.
Can you just drag it behind you? That's a negative Ghost Rider. This looks like it's gonna be fun. Oh, the other one. Oh shit, my earbud fell out.
That's really inconvenient.
Wow.
Can I not just pick it up with a catcher string?
Apparently not.
Oh.
Oh no.
Cool.
One of these kinds of monsters. So there's like 4 kinds of monsters.
Oh my god, that looks like.
So you've seen like a monster like this before?
Yeah.
Kinda, it's like, it looks different, but it's like the same.
It's like a physical.
You're gonna end up having to rip something off of it. Probably that lantern.
Yeah.
It's usually like a book monster with a lamp at the end.
Oh, don't remind me. Oh, well, that sounded great.
Don't cross
Kind
the
of a
street.
puss.
Yep, see? He's gonna fall apart. Or... What? not.
Oh, bitch.
Oh god!
That is, see, that's another thing I love about this game. It's just, there's random shit everywhere that I can run into.
Man down, man down.
Oh god, just send it in the fire. Just let it run by.
So you can like do a stream or like a blast.
Yeah.
They got me, they got me.
They got me.
Get off that ass.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going where you're going, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, you piece of shit. Oh! Oh, Jesus! Oh, God!
Get him. Oh.
There we go.
They got me, they got me.
Oh god,
fuck.
damn it.
Yep.
Ah, he got me.
Oh, he got me.
So I really can't just like capture stream. Oh, I guess I can. There we go.
Oh,
Why would it work earlier? See what this mechanic is the most annoying thing.
I'm on your team.
There's no way to like draw it closer to you,
yeah.
and except for just like slowly backing up, and it's just fucking gay. It's just fucking gay. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Yow.
Come on.
You got it.
It's in a bush.
You got it. Yeah. Okay.
What? I got a what?
You got it. You got it.
Got a what? Tell me, I need help.
Pick it up, turn sideways, and walk down the hallway. You fuck.
Okay, turn sideways.
No, turn,
Pick it up.
Turn.
Okay, pick it up, right?
Alright. No, just walk backwards. Walk backwards. Pull it. Okay, now you can take it.
See what's here.
Pick it up.
Pick it up. Gently. It's like moving a bookcase down a hallway.
I do that in real life. That is no way comparable to this.
I don't know where you're going.
I don't either, because I'm walking backwards, because this is fucking inconvenient.
I mean, you can walk forwards and push it.
I'm on
But
your team.
why would we do that?
Because I can't fucking carry it like that. I hate this fucking mechanic. It's stupid.
Physics.
It's not even, man. It's like, nah.
That looks like it's supposed to go there.
Yeah. That was weird looking.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Wait a minute. Who farted?
Oh, I get it now. This has been bugging me. When the necromantic shockwave summoned Gozer back to our plane, why didn't he assume a more effective destructor form immediately?
Yeah.
See,
I
look.
mean, the Marshmallow Man is scary, sure, but there has to be a better way to destroy the world. It's simple. When he enters our plane of existence, he must be locked into that form from our first encounter. One destructor form per god per dimension. I like it. Sounds like the kind of symmetry these things tend to operate. Hey, so maybe I didn't choose such a bad destructor after all, huh?
Fair enough. He looks exactly. Where are you going this way?
What did he choose?
The Marshmallow Man. In the first movie.
Oh, is that what he's referring to?
Yeah, you have to fight him at the beginning of this game. Because he comes back.
This isn't the Central Park I'm used to. You still have your wallet?
Fuck plants. Fuck gravestones.
I'm sure all the dead people love that.
Sure, they'll all come back and fuck on your face.
They did what they gonna do about it.
It's a game about ghosts, so maybe a lot.
That means one of two things. Either we're in trouble or we're dinner.
Is there a difference? Hey, we haven't tested proton packs in the ring. That's what the recruit is doing right now.
Ray, wait a minute. I'm wearing one too.
Oh.
That's true, Ray. How's it going so far?
Ah.
You smell any burning or experience any painful tingling?
You'll be
Oh, ball spot arena.
Airstrike! Take those flyers out!
What?
Sure, they're behind you.
Oh, that thing.
They're coming out of the ground!
Oh god.
Fuck. God.
We gotta smash the coffins while they're airborne! Otherwise we have to deal with these!
You see, the D-pad is like so inconvenient too.
Oh god, there's two of them. Oh,
Speaking of, going back to the Steam controller thing.
It just
the D-pad is retarded.
It looks
on the Xbox controller.
It is bad. I will agree with that. The Xbox controller D-pad is just awful, but button layout on the controller just looks fun.
On the what?
The Steam
but what I'm saying is the button. The oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, HF.
The layout for the Xbox controller is bad too.
Like, I mean, the D-pad's terrible.
I mean, I like the Xbox. I like the way the thumbsticks feel as opposed to PS3.
Why though? It's like I would rather have them in the same position. Because my hand's like this whenever I play it, and it feels weird.
Yeah, I understand that, but like the Pro Wii U controller is better than the PS2. I mean, PS. Yeah, I guess any of them plug-in controller because thumbsticks are right next to each other, and it's like I just knock thumbs constantly if I try to strafe left while looking right.
Do you hold it like a turd or something?
Right while looking left. There we go. No? I'm just not a gigantic faggot like Rusty.
Well,
you dick.
That's subjective. But... Oh my god! Why?
So why are you trying to argue controllers with me? You don't control her.
I know, because controllers are terrible. Because generally the layout of every controller I've ever seen is terrible. Because you have to fucking lift your fingers to do everything.
You don't have 4 thumbs.
What?
If you did, though, that would be awesome.
I mean, unless we move the thumbsticks to the back of the controller, and then that would be a whole fucking thing.
That would actually be kind of cool.
That would be a thing. To have like a socket to stick your finger in that you can like move around.
Like if you had your middle fingers to like move it or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
That would actually be cool. But then I would have to have it inverted. Probably in that case.
I mean, everybody would.
No, I mean like it would be.
Yeah.
Like actually inverted. Because
I won't see that happen now. Just a ring for you to put your finger in on the back of it and just like move it around. But anyways, yeah.
Anyways, controllers, they're just terrible.
Sorry.
But I mean, the only reason why you don't, the only reason why you don't have to move your fucking thumbs or whatever, just your finger to do anything on keyboard is because you use 3 fucking fingers to move around as opposed to 1.
Yeah, but you're just not using your thumbs.
Yeah, I use my thumb on the spacebar.
And plus, you have your pinky and your thumb to hit other buttons.
Yeah, but that.
And you only use 1 finger. So you use 2 fingers on 1 hand for this controller, right? But you use 5 for your left hand on a PC. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's because you kind of have to.
Yeah, that's because... That's why they moved it from the arrow keys to the WASD.
Yeah.
Because it's just better that way.
Yeah. I'm not gonna argue that it's better, worse, or whatever. Because keyboard and mouse definitely give you better control over everything. It's just definitely more comfortable for the controllers.
I don't know.
Yeah, it totally is.
It's really not comfortable.
It is unless you've had a computer your entire life and are extremely comfortable with it.
I am. Thankfully.
For example, the other day I was like, why am I not going forward? And I looked down, it's like, oh, because I shifted my finger slightly to the right. I was like,
there's little grooves on the home keys.
There is, but I'm not going to feel that. Because my finger's going to be right here instead of right here.
What?
Right?
Where?
Okay. Right here on the F, the finger's right there. And my finger's not going to be at the bottom, it's going to be right there. And I'm like, what the fuck?
You can't move from the home to WASD without...
I can, but that's if I'm actively thinking about, oh, there's a thing there that I need to fill for. And I'm never doing that, ever. What are you doing, Jamie?
He's critiquing him critiquing, I mean, like, the real world critiquing. It's like, it's good shit.
He's wandering around
my
aimlessly
aftershave.
Oh, yeah, that's some good shit.
What's that good?
Jeanette!
It's about what I'm saying. You use 2 fingers on each hand, dude. That's what I'm
We get this
saying.
argument all the time because
Use
he
2
will not let
fingers.
it go.
On controllers. 2 fingers
Yeah.
on each
Well,
hand.
technically, you could use 3, but I personally use 2.
Yeah, I'm talking about you, the way you like pull,
Yeah.
like, because I hold the Xbox controller like the way you talk about,
I've used,
but I hold the Wii U controller like this.
I still hold the Wii U.
Because I used to play with the PlayStation controller.
yeah, I
It
used
just
to do
that feels
too.
wrong to me. Like I can't move my thumbs right if I do that. It like affects my entire posture of my hands.
I used to use 6 fingers to play a PS2 in certain games.
Whoa!
So, these ghosts are
Pull
busted.
your heels in there for a while.
Getting busted.
Yes, they are. So, yes, Jeremy, Steam's releasing the controller. You
It's
should
weird.
look at it. It's
Instead of
pretty cool.
thumbsticks, it's got trackpads, which is cool. But the button layout's all weird.
Well, I'm interested in that.
Yeah, I'll try it out.
We talked about it for 3 fucking hours one night
Yeah.
because I wouldn't let it go. That I
Yeah.
thought that this controller was the best controller layout that I've seen.
Okay, the controller layout for the Steam controller is there's 2 trackpads, and then there's this center thing, and then there's like 2 buttons on either
Thing
side.
tells me
It's
all
like-
the details.
Right now, it's just like this little grid with like 4 big, like square buttons that are just whatever. But like in the finished thing, it's supposed to be like one big like touch thing.
He got me.
I don't really know what it does. They haven't really said anything about it.
It can
But
be differentiated into other buttons too. Like it's
But,
like a touch screen.
then there's like these 2 trackpads that are like huge, they're like that big, right? And they're on the controller.
They're like
and
the
then
thumb pads.
and then on the edge of each the trackpads, there's like a button here and a button here, and then the other one has a button here and a button here.
So you
instead
have 4
of
buttons.
yeah, you have 4 buttons, but instead of them being like localized like they are on the Xbox controller, there's like one here, one here, one here, and one here.
But there's extra buttons on the back
Yeah, there's
of the controller.
something.
So are they just going to be assignable?
Yeah.
That's cool though.
Most games that are
Yeah, I
coming
mean-
out on Steam are going to have probably a default setting for the Steam controller, I imagine, because Steam will probably push that to the developers.
But what we
I
were
think
talking
I'd rather
about,
be able to track it.
but what we were talking about that night was like, since it has like 2 buttons next to your movement stick, like if you want to mash those 2 buttons ever, you would have to stop moving to mash them.
Well, what I'm saying is you would not use those for like mission critical buttons that you would have to stop moving for. Say like your left thumbstick for an Xbox controller is your movement. So like say if you let go to like change your weapon or whatever, you stop moving and you might die or whatever. And I'm just saying you wouldn't put the say like it's X and Y on this side. You wouldn't put those as like mission critical buttons.
At the bottom of the controller also there's like this big long bar and then 2 bars on the inside that are like buttons. So that would be like the home button and then start and select.
But see, but for
But
the
you're gonna
Portal
summon
2, with the Portal 2 buttons, they're not that though. They're not.
The Portal's control schemes aren't really... It's like you need jump and then Portal shoots and movement. That's really all you need.
Right, but like what I'm saying is like the start menu and like options and shit is not those buttons. That's what I'm saying. It's like you're bringing. This was the discussion. It's like they were saying it wasn't legit. Well, not that it wasn't legit. I'll give them the best argument I possibly could give them. For the benefit of the doubt, because I'm a good person, they're basically looking at it. It's like, well, it's not an Xbox 360 controller, and so since these buttons aren't in the same position and clustered together, it's not like any other controller, and therefore it really doesn't make sense. And I don't understand the controller. And I'm saying
that's what
you're
Rusty
judging
is
it.
hearing. Rusty's hearing, I don't like it because it's not the same. Well, what we're saying is, it looks fucked up and it's hard to understand because it's such a bizarre layout.
Well, I mean, look at the freaking. The Nintendo 64 controller. Sorry, you couldn't hear me because I'm yawning. The Nintendo 64 controller is, it was a clusterfuck, and they had no clue what they were doing when they made it, but they tried something original, and it worked.
It
did.
kind of, but that was before it was mandatory to have 2 thumbsticks. So
Well, I know, but they made it work. I mean, you could even
What?
play first-person shooters. I mean, look at
But
GoldenEye.
even with that example, you don't have to stop. Take your thumb off your movement stick to mash something.
But
Well-
see, what I'm saying is you don't have to take your thumb off the thing because there's other buttons.
But-
It's like the two buttons that you're complaining about being next to your left thumb are in other places on the controller.
Yeah,
and you're basically at that point arguing it's not together.
Okay,
and it's
well-
not an Xbox 360 controller,
okay, well
so
that-
I don't like it.
Like, okay, so we'll just assume we get rid of A and X, and those are the ones next to the thumbstick. You'd remap those to the ones on the back of the controller. So then it's like, what the fuck is the point in having those extra two buttons because you don't fucking use them?
Maybe change weapons. I don't know, man. Like, I just
So you'd
think
have to stop moving and change weapons and dead.
Well, okay, if the game developers make a game where you cannot stop moving for 5 seconds, you know, then you're gonna die. Then, you know, I think that might be a game design.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, I mean, there's
Thank you.
okay, like Call of Duty. You guys are gonna shit bricks because you're part of that Call of Duty stupid crowd, but
No,
fuck-
I like Call of Duty. I mean, I
Call of
like
Duty's
certain
fine.
ones.
It's just like it's the same
Okay,
game.
so
over
keep
and over.
going though.
But example, Call of Duty, you're like, all right, everybody's dead. Let me reload my gun and just stop here in the middle of the. Oh, I'm dead. Or it's like, oh, I can't stop. I gotta go to this corner. Because I gotta stop to reload and I can't keep moving. So I'm just gonna fucking go over to this corner. Oh, there's a man. Clack clack. Oh, there goes my 2 bullets because I couldn't reload while I was moving.
But okay, but then to invalidate the design of a
So you
controller
just remap it to
by
another
one
one.
game because you think that those buttons should be somewhere else.
Well, he's
is
just
kinda
using
ridiculous.
that as an example. I mean, I can see how it could apply to other games too, but I just think that, you know, the game developers are going to think about that for, you know, games in which you're going to be needing to move to stay alive.
Yeah,
constantly.
they're going to think about it and they're going to remap it to places where you don't have to move your
They're
left
gonna
thumb.
remap
Right, and
it
they
to
can
the
use that-
extra 2 buttons that aren't really extra 2 buttons. They're just there to compensate for the bad button layout.
It's not bad button layout. It's not. It's,
Okay,
it's,
it might not be, but I mean, it
It's
might
a bad,
also be.
I see. You see what I'm saying? This is why it sounds to me as like, well, the buttons are in the place where every other controller has ever had it in the last like 10 years. So.
Well, what I'm saying by bringing up the Nintendo 64 controller is that you got to take chances, and so what they're doing is they're just going to
Yeah, I
try
mean-
and put something out there and see how it goes. I mean, that's all
I mean,
you
I
can
understand
really
that.
do.
And I'm gonna try it, but I'm just saying that, like,
It could work great.
I mean, controllers nowadays are where they are because there's a lot of other shitty controllers that have just fucked.
Right. Well, I mean,
It's
there was
tried
an
and true.
age where everybody had a different joystick
Yeah,
for their
okay,
PC.
Look, the GameCube controller. That's an awesome controller.
Yeah.
And it was completely unconventional. It had buttons in the weirdest places. It had
It's
kind of.
It is an
C-
Xbox controller, basically.
Yeah, it is.
Except for it has a Z button.
The
Like-
C buttons are like the joystick.
Right.
So it's like, look at that. That is awesome.
But
But look
the
at the
buttons
Z.
are all still together, and then there's 2 thumbsticks right here, and you don't have to.
You have to
mash
use
anything.
those. And like Metroid Prime, you have to use your D-pad.
I mean, Gears of War, you have to use your D-pad too. So change it just to change
In
your
Call of Duty, you have to use your D-pad.
to call in shit.
D-pads
to
are
call in
important.
shit, you're usually stopping.
Yeah, and there are points in time where you can stop in Call of Duty. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's like, why? I don't understand.
I mean, yeah, but I mean that's for like. I don't know.
It's
Oh,
situational.
my
It's
God.
all situational.
You're right. I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
Well,
What?
it
I
just
give up.
depends on what you like, honestly.
you
I
passive
think
aggressive.
everybody needs to
quit.
be...
I just don't want to argue about it anymore because we spend hours arguing about this all the time.
controllers.
Yeah, about the Steam
Yeah.
controller, and Rusty wants to defend it because he wants to like it, and I'm like, I'm
Why don't we
cautious
We
about
should
it.
all
no,
just
no,
get
it's-
one when it comes out and try it out.
I mean, I am gonna get one. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not gonna get one, but
I
just saying I'm
think
cautious
that the things that people say
pessimistic.
about it, and it's not even you. Like I'm just saying in general, the things that people say about
just
it
been
are
wondering.
negative, are kind of ridiculous, and it's all the general same kind of thing.
flash PKE meter.
It's all the
Guys
same
just staring at
thing.
you like, what have you been doing this whole time? Like, why are you
Look, right there. Wait, down, that up. Look at that slab on the wall. Keep looking at it. You gotta look at it right up, almost. Right there.
Thanks, Cadet. That'll come in handy.
What did that do?
I don't know.
Nothing.
It was red. It should have been a hidden ghost.
Never saw one hit him.
My ex-girlfriend used to do that whole thing. You're wrong, I'm right, and I used to do it to her, and it used to piss her off so fucking much.
I just don't want to argue about it anymore because waste hours of her life on stupid bullshit.
I don't know.
Doesn't
Talking
even
about
matter.
stuff isn't ever a waste to me.
Controllers, I don't know. I mean, anything like that is just whatever you prefer. Gonna be what you think is the best. I mean, because it's just your hands.
Yeah, I suppose. See, now, what?
What? I don't even know.
Oh!
Shit, what the fuck?
There, what?
That was being stupid.
God, this
Stay next to
game.
that wall for like 20 minutes and nothing
Jizz!
goes on.
Oh, jizz!
Oh, Jews!
Oh, what?
Fuck, you just blasted that tree.
Did.
Well,
God damn it.
you are backed against the wall in the tree.
And on fire, apparently. Oh, I'm running. See ya. Bye, bye,
Oh,
bye.
there's a lot of shit
God.
that goes
Oh,
down
jeez. Oh, God.
Everything hates your face.
Oh, I backed myself into a car. Oh, God. Oh,
Oh
jeez.
god! Go through there! Go through there!
What? No, I gotta get right.
Some help here.
Go. Leap for justice. There we go. Oh, my God.